Hello everyone, Mark Houlihan here for Speedway Motors. I'm here with Michael Hamrick with Wilwood Disc Brakes. Tell us a little bit about brake bedding and how important it is.
So having built some cars myself, when you first get a car built, what's the first thing you want to do? You want to go out and drive it and just make sure everything's working properly. But with disc brakes, especially when you're going to a performance package for your street car, people don't realize that they really need to go out and almost drive it like it was stolen. Okay. What we need to do is saturate the entire brake system so that the brake pad, the calipers, the rotors, the brake fluid all get to the same temperature.
Okay.
But we also don't want to spike the system. What we want to do is, almost like heat treating, we want to do it in stages.
Gotcha.
Okay? Because if we spike it, we're going to saturate it too quickly and everything's going to expand and it's not going to be great.
And it can't shed that heat.
Exactly. What we suggest doing is taking your street car out to about a 45-mile-an-hour pace, nice clean area with no traffic, 45 down to 20, almost as though a child ran out in front of you, so
Gotcha.
A panic stop.
Panic stop, but not to a complete stop.
Not complete stop.
Gotcha, okay.
What happens is every time we do that 45 to 20, we're slowly building temperature in. But we're giving a little disbursement of shedding some temperature.
Gotcha.
So what starts to happen is we're increasing temperature, but we're not driving the temperature straight to a dramatic stage, right? So when you call Wilwood or Speedway, what you're gonna do is say, I've got this car with this size wheel with these brakes.
Okay.
And once we know what the weight of the car is and how big of a brake system you have, we'll help you determine usually between 6 to 8 stops.
Okay.
So 45 to 20, 6 to 8 times. What you also want to make sure is that your windows are down. And the reason for that is by the 6th to 8th time, you're really going to start smelling brake.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing. That means that the saturation level is coming up and everything's getting up to that temperature. So once we get up to 6 to 8 stops, you're going to start to feel that the brakes may even start to feel like they're giving up.
Yeah.
That's okay. That means that the saturation is happening.
Okay.
What we'll do is 2 more stops after that from 45 to 0. That's also a time where you can start adjusting your prop valve so that you can see that your rear wheels aren't locking up.
Correct.
Okay. After that, what it will typically tell you to do is exit the vehicle, leave it parked, check all 4 corners that you have no leaks, make sure everything looks like the rotors are the same temperature, feel the outside the wheel to make sure that they all have the same temperature. If all those things look great, drive it slowly back to your shop or home using minimal amount of brake. What that now does is it starts to cool down the system nice and gently.
Gotcha.
Park it. Let the brakes cool back down to ambient. Next morning or a couple hours later, drive the car and you're going to experience a much better performing brake system.
And don't set the parking brake.
No, do not set the parking
do
brake.
not set the parking brake. You do not want those pads just heat soaking on the rotor.
Exactly.
Yep. Now we know what to do with our street braking systems to get them to perform their best right out of the box. And you heard it from Mike right here, drive it like you stole it, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right, thanks for watching.